In this video, I want to show you how to backtest for free. There's a method I've been using for a while that works really well for backtesting, and it's completely free if you have TradingView. So let's dive right in. I'll show you how that works out step by step. How you can get some good data for your strategy and also kind of learn from your trades and get better results overall with trading. So we'll dive right in. So two things you will need to backtest here in this video. First one is TradingView. Now, if you have one subscription with the bar replay, that's cool. You can do that. If you don't have one, then no worries. We can just do that without any kind of replay thing. It's going to work the same way. And then the second thing you'll need is Trello. Trello is a very good tool I've been using for multiple years. So I keep my whole trading journal there. I've done a video on that in the past, which is going to be linked in the corner over here. You can check it out by yourself if you want to. But it's a very good tool for that. What we're going to do is very simple. We'll go back on TradingView and we'll go to the pair I want to test. Let's say I want to test. Let's go random pair. USD and Swedish krona. Here we go. And then I'll just go and take a blank chart. Okay, so I'll just do that. Then what you do is very simple. You go back in time to wherever you want to start your backtest as far as possible as you can. TradingView doesn't have a lot of data. You're very limited with what you can do. But still, we'll try to go back as much as we can here. Okay, when you see no more data before, that means you're at the beginning. So here we are. And this only dates back to 2020. So you have roughly 3 years of data on the 1 hour chart, which is not bad. Still, it's a good start. Now, what I'll do is I have personal indicator here showing me the setup on the chart like this. But if you don't have that, just pick whatever tools you need, put them on your chart, and then you can start your backtest. Whenever you find a setup, you can also, of course, do your zones if you need to. So I would maybe do some resistance areas, some support and stuff that I want to test. You got to be on the same time frame for that too. That's one limitation of this platform. You just got to do everything on the same time frame. If you go back on, like, you can have multiple time frames there. So if I go back here, these charts will not be all aligned, and you got to pay for multiple time frames here. But if you do it all in the same time frame, then it works out quite well. All right. So let's get back to our backtest. All I would do is I would go here. I would do this tool. Here I wanted to enter a short. I would do short over here, and I would put my stop loss above the high. Then I would put my targets here. And ideally, you want to hide future data if you can. So you want to start here. Okay, I take this trade. I want to target, let's say, 2 to 1. So I would just kind of hide the future data because I don't want to see where price goes in that case. I'll target 2 to 1. And here we have 2 to 1. Okay, now we're at the beginning. It's a bit tougher to not see future data, but we can still do it. Okay, so here I'll do this. Now, before you take your screenshot, make sure you click on this first so you can see the details of your trade. You can see the risk-reward ratio. You can see the stop loss. You can see everything there. If you don't click on this, you will not see it, and it's only going to be like this. I would like to see it so I can keep track of data later. So I'm only going to do this. I'm going to click on it. Then I'll do the screenshot, top right of the screen, which you cannot see, but it's there. And then I'll do here, copy chart image. Of course, you can save it to your computer if you want to. I just prefer to, you can see it in the corner. I just prefer to copy it. Then I'll go back to Trello on the other side. And this is GSD SEK, 1 hour chart. Cool. I'm going to do this. Then I'll enter it into the winning. This is a win. So I'm going to go here. Ideally, you want to do this for only one pair. You can do also multiple pairs if you want to. USD SEK. I'm not going to put anything else. I might say this is a, whatever, PBR. If I have multiple strategies that trade, could just enter that here. I'll just go here. Then I click anywhere in the text and I'll copy. Command V in my case to copy it. And boom, my screenshot is there. Okay. Now, as you can see, we don't have the information I wanted to have on the screenshot, but that's still okay. At least we can know, and I might just want to here add, let's say 2R. This is a 2R trade, so 2 reward to risk. Pretty good. Next, I'll go back on my chart, and we can do this for a long time. We can keep track of those as we go, or we can just do them all at the end. I'll go back and see my next trade by hiding the future data. So as soon as I see a triangle here, I'll take the trade, but I'll hide future data. Okay, so we continue here. Okay, here we go. Okay, we have a trade here. So I'm just going to go back here. I will skip this one because it's beyond the middle band of the Bollinger Band. I will not take this one. Okay, here's another one. So I'm just going to go here. I'm going to go for a short. Right here and should be low. Stop loss beyond the high. I'll do this high. It's okay. Then reward to risk of 2 to 1. I'm pretty sure that's a loss. Let's see. Okay, stepped out. Yeah, way before 2 to 1 in that case. All right, so I'm going to make this 2 to 1 for my screenshot so we can see it clearly after. Okay, and go back here. All right, cool. Again, I'm going to go here. I'm going to do a screenshot. I'm going to do this copy chart image here. Then I'll go back to Trello. Then this one is a losing trade. So again, USD SEK BVR. Then I'll just do like -1R to enter it clearly. Go back here, paste my screenshot. Now over time you'll get with this a full log of trades, and you know with these R here you have a good idea of what the profit is. Now this is not a kind of way to backtest where you'll get all the data, the statistics, spreadsheet. This is a way where you can qualify your trades. You can see what your trades look like, and based on these trades you can see like what the trades are like, and you can get some ideas on how your trades will be in the market, and you can see easily. Like let's say you have a lot of losses in this example, like you have a ton of losing trades and almost no winning trades, and you can go back and see your losses, and you can figure out what these losses have in common. Are they all against the trend? Are they all in the wrong condition? Are they all happening when the candlesticks are too big or too small? Then you can tweak your strategy very easily that way. So it's a more sort of quality-based way to backtest, not a data-driven way to backtest. It's different a little bit. It's still data, but not like a spreadsheet. To me, that's more appealing. Then you can go back and you can use this. I make 3 columns for myself, 1 winning, 1 losing, 1 break even, and I keep track of this that way. If you go back, see, just take one more trade. We have another one here. So let's say this one, enter a long position right here. Stop loss below the low. And then my target would be 2 to 1. Now I cannot see 2 to 1 easily here. So we'll just assume it's 2 to 1. And we'll move forward. And we'll see what happened here. So 2 to 1. And I think we got triggered out of take profit. Perfect. That's good. I'm going to go and hide this data here. And I'm going to, boom, screenshot, copy chart. Back to Trello. Here we go. And that's also a win. So USD BBR and this is 2R. You could do 2%, 2R, it's up to you, it doesn't matter. 2R means you don't know how much percent you risk on that trade. That's fine. Here we go. Then we can see these trades very easily here, which is kind of nice to see. So that's pretty cool. Other thing you can do if you want to also, you can sort of put these labels. And you can do labels for whatever you want. So I might put a label here for, let's say I want to do a label for long. Will be a blue label. Then I might, this one here was this one was a short actually. So we'll just do a new label for, let's do short red. And then these labels will show here on the grid that you have over here. So this one here was a long. I'm just going to label it as a long here. Then we can kind of go back and see these things easily after. So we have a short or long. That makes it kind of convenient that way. So you don't have to do this necessarily if you don't want to. Use it the way you want to use it. That's the key here. But over time, you'll build a pretty big log. I just want to show you here as an example, something that my student built. Here we go. So this is what it would look like on a bigger scale. Okay, this is a student of mine who kind of took these trades with the same strategy, BBR, and was able to kind of put all these logs here. Now you can easily, I gave him some feedback on this earlier, so you can easily go back and see the trades and see his analysis and things he did. Then you can go see the losing trades, what they look like. Then you can go back and see the other losing trades. Here are the bats, the one where he made mistakes. That is a good way to go about things and figure out how this works out and what things you could do. So we have a few losses, actually a lot of losses. And we have also a lot of wins, but a little bit fewer wins. So this could be fine. If you want to do the total, just add these. 1R, 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 4R are all losing. You can tweak this and kind of do the total that way here. So hope that's useful. Hope this is a good tool, by the way. I'm not sponsored by TradingView or Trello in any kind of way. This is just a video I'm doing because I know it's useful. I know it's working well for me and for other traders I've coached in the past. If you want to use that same principle for backtesting for free, you can do it if you want to. Up to you, of course. Any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'll look at all the comments. Might not reply to all of them, but I do read all of them for sure. And I'll catch you back here, of course, in the next video in 2 days. Ciao.